Namaste children. Welcome back to English offline classes. Children, in your online classes, you have learned about the lesson Rekha's new friend. I hope you all enjoyed the lesson. So, in this video, we will be learning how to solve the exercises, children. So, shall we start? Before you start anything, before we start the lesson, there is a get set page, isn't it, children? So in the get set page, you will be having some activities related to the lesson. So before we start, we'll be doing the get set page. I hope you all have done with your get set page. If not, you can do it now. Let me instruct you once what to do. Okay, lesson number 1, Rekha's new friend. Get set. Shall we start? It is fun being with friends. We can play games, talk, eat, dance, draw, read, and sometimes spend the night over. We do all these things as we discussed in the class, isn't it? So, here you can see some activities with the friends. What do you like to do with your friends? Write the names of 3 friends. Write 3 activities you like to do with them. Here you are going to write your friends' names and what you like to do with them. See, for example, with few friends you may like to share food. With few friends you may like to play. So like that, what activities you like to do, you have to write it here, children. Okay. Now, before you start, you have to read the lesson, children. Once your teacher teaches, no, you have to read it on that day. You have to read it loud so that you will understand how to pronounce the word. Read it loud. And also you have to practice silent reading, children. That means reading in the mind. Once you read the lesson aloud, you have to read it in your mind. So silent reading is also very much important as you grow up. Okay. Now, here you have the lesson. You have to read the lesson, children. Before you do the activities, no, before you solve the activities, you have to read the lesson once thoroughly. Then only you will be able to solve the activities without any confusions, because all the textbook activities will be related to the lesson only, right? So you have to read the textbook lesson in the textbook, children, so that it will be very easy for you. Okay, so now here, once you complete reading the lesson, then only you will be moving to the exercise. Here, read and understand. Okay, complete these sentences. Okay, see here, the A main says complete these sentences. The class was excited because, why was the class excited, children? You observed the lesson, you were reading the lesson. No, why was the class excited? The class was excited because it was the first day, right? You have to continue the sentence. You have to continue writing the sentence here. The class was excited because it was the first day. It was the first day of school, so they are very excited. They were very excited. So as I told you, sentence always starts with a capital letter and ends with a full stop. Please ensure you are going to place the full stop and end the sentence. Now let's move on to the second sentence. Rekha was sad because her best friend Manu has left the school. Why she was sad? Rekha was sad because her best friend Manu has left the school. So, if you read the lesson, you will come to know all these sentences, children. You have to read the lesson and then only you will be doing it. Okay. So, again I repeat, you have to end the sentence with a full stop, children. Okay. Next, move on to the third sentence. The new girl, Alice, had come from where she was. She was from Bangkok, isn't it? Bangkok, Bangkok. Here, B you have to write it in capital letter, children, as it is a proper noun. You have to write B in capital letter. The new girl, Alice, has come from Bangkok. B in capital, Angkok, Bangkok. You will be ending this sentence also with a full stop. Let's move on to the fourth sentence. The teacher asked Rekha to, what did the teacher do? She asked Rekha to introduce Alice to everyone, isn't it? She asked to introduce Alice to everyone. So here you will continue the sentence. The teacher asked Rekha to introduce Alice to everyone. Here also introduce, INTRODUCE, introduce Alice. A capital here as it's a proper noun. You all know it, right? In the proper noun, you have to write the first letter in the capital letter, children. Alice to everyone. Here also you will be ending the sentence with a full stop, children. Okay, let's move on to the last sentence. Alice enjoyed. What did she enjoy the most in the school? She enjoyed the most music and dance classes, isn't it? She'll express, no, while they are having food, she will express. Alice enjoyed music and dance classes. Alice enjoyed music and dance classes. So this sentence also you will be ending with a full stop. This is the reason I told you to read the lesson. Isn't it, children? Isn't it very easy if you read the lesson and do the exercises? If you don't read only, you find it difficult. If you read and do the exercises, now it's very easy. You can do it within 5 minutes without anyone's help. So I hope you will read the lesson for everything. After each lesson, no, you have to read the lesson only. Don't depend only on textbook exercises or classwork. It will be really helpful during your assessment also. You need not to study during assessment time only. If you read the lesson and if you remember the story, no, it is very easy. You can do it very well. Okay, now let's move on to the next main. Here in the B main, children, answer these questions. Okay, this I will be sending you in the PDF form where you can write it in your classwork. Okay, I will send you in PDF form. You can write it in your classwork. Okay, so here there are few questions related to the lesson. You will be writing it in English classwork. Okay, now let's move on to the third main. Here in the C main, number these sentences in the correct order. What they have asked for you to do, you have to number these sentences in the correct order. Let's see what is written. A new girl joined their class. She was missing her friend Manu. Miss Tawang asked Rekha to introduce Alice to everyone. Everyone was excited to be in class 3. Rekha was feeling sad. These are the sentences given. Now, which should come first? Which should come next? This you will understand once you read the lesson. That is why I told it is very much important to read the lesson, isn't it? So here, everyone was excited to be in class 3. This is our first sentence, isn't it? Everyone was excited to be in class 3. Here, in this sentence, for this sentence, you will be marking as number 1, children. So what is the next sentence? Rekha was feeling sad. Except Rekha, everyone were happy, but Rekha was feeling sad. So Rekha was feeling sad is the second sentence. You have to mark 2 there. She was missing her friend Manu. Why was she sad? Because she was missing her friend Manu. She was missing her friend Manu will be the third sentence. Okay. A new girl joined their class. What happened next? A new girl joined their class. Okay. Miss Tawang asked Rekha to introduce Alice to everyone. Miss Tawang asked Rekha to introduce Alice to everyone. So this is the fifth sentence. So how the numbering looks like? Shall I tell you? It looks like 4, 3, 5, 1, 2. I repeat. The numbers looks like 4, 3, 5, 1, 2. So you have to write the numbers and construct the correct paragraph, children. Okay. So next, discuss in class. So this we have already done in the class. Now let's move on to the next main. Here, replace the underlined words with their opposites from the box. Here, if you see the text box, there are few words, children. Let's read out the words. Bright, large, new, downhill, white, sunny, smooth, happily, long, cool. Okay, so these are the words given in the text box. Now, let's read the paragraph. Okay. Rekha looked at the old red bicycle at her door. It was a dull, cloudy day and she was looking forward to a short ride with Alice. The children set off. The road was rough and they rode sadly. A warm breeze blew as they rode uphill. In the distance, black cows were grazing in the small fields. Now here in this paragraph there are few words underlined. They have underlined few words, isn't it children? You can notice. So those words you have to replace it with the opposite. Means you have to strike out the word. Just draw a line on the word and write down the new word there. After writing the new word, I will be reading the paragraph again. We'll observe what meaning it gives. Okay, children. So here, Rekha looked at the old red bicycle at the door. In this sentence, the word old is underlined, isn't it? So what is the opposite word for old? It's new. Yes. You have to quote the word new in the text box and write the word new over the old word. On above the old word you write the word new. Next, it was a dull cloudy day and she was looking to a short ride with Alice. It was a dull cloudy day and she was looking forward to a short ride with Alice. So here there are three words which is underlined: dull, cloudy and short. So what is the opposite word for dull in that text box? It's bright. The opposite word of dull is bright. So you have to quote the word dull, write the bright above, and cloudy, instead of cloudy you will be writing it as sunny. She was looking forward to a short ride. Well, the opposite word for short is long. Okay, quote the word short and make it as long. Now let's move on to the next sentence. The children set off the road. The children set off. The road was rough and they rode sadly. The road was rough and they rode sadly. Here, what is the opposite word for the word rough? It is smooth. Yes, it is smooth. Sadly. So, happily. Right, let's move on. A warm breeze blew as they rode uphill. Warm. So, what is the opposite word of warm? It is cool. Right. A warm breeze blew as they rode uphill. Warm, cool, you will replace. Uphill, downhill. The word downhill you will replace. Okay. In the distance, black cows were grazing in the small field. See, what is the opposite word for black? It is white. So, it is white. You will replace the word with white. Small fields, large fields. Now, let me read you the paragraph, how it sounds. Okay. Rekha looked at the new red bicycle at her door. It was a bright sunny day and she was looking forward to a long ride with Alice. The children set off. The road was smooth and they rode happily. A cool breeze blew as they rode downhill. In the distance, white cows were grazing in large fields. This is how it sounds once you replace the word children. Let's move on to the next main. Here, in the next main, they have asked you to search. It's a word search. In the F main, they have told, find 7 words related to school in this word search. Find 7 words related to school in this word search. One is already done for you. The word student is already marked. So your work is to search the next 6 words. What is related to the school? So this I am not going to help you. You will be doing it on your own. Okay, children? Happy learning. Dhanyavad. See you in the next class.